So childhood exanthems, okay? We have childhood exanthems. And what happens is when, and again, it still is from poor feeding, not enough sunlight, like it's still a lifestyle factor aspect. Maybe they're not breastfed properly. Maybe they had a hard birth. Maybe they were still vaccinated once, and or had the vitamin K shot, which is totally unnecessary, like all of those things. So you have to look at the history. Ultimately, our children shouldn't get anything. Okay, you shouldn't see anything. In a perfect world, there's no disease. But when we see expressions like that in childhood, it's because it's preparing the body for growth. So this is why usually you'll see like a fever or a rash, or even like there's different like chicken pox or any of these things that we associate with childhood illness. That, and they change over time, by the way, because it depends on the culture and what they're being fed, and the lifestyle factors involved and the environment. But ultimately, that's preparing the body for a rapid growth. And you will see that after they go through their languishing, they will have a growth afterwards, a growth spurt. So that's quite extraordinary. And it's because a lot of those proteinaceous wastes need to leave the body. And they have to get out one way or another. And if they won't get out through the breath, through the stool, and then they have to get out through the skin. So you'll see them as a rash. And the fever mechanism will click in because that has to make things move faster, because now, okay, we got a bunch of stuff coming out at once. Emergency, let's go. Let's get it hotter. Let's get our white blood cells involved. Let's get our macrophages eating it up. Let's get going, right? The child has to be laying down and not eating and like in rest for that really fast action to take place properly. Really, the main thing is to keep them hydrated and keep them well rested. If there's fever, you can do skin on skin. That really helps regulate them, because I know it's really scary to see them go through a hot fever and their breath rate and heart rate going up. But you can use homeopathic ferrum phos. I found that really helpful to just not suppress the fever, but just like help it not spike too crazily. So just keep them regulated, keep them hydrated. If it goes over 105 degrees Fahrenheit, that's usually my cutoff for comfort. I just say give them a cool, not cold, cool water enema. It'll kind of just temper it a little bit more and help them through it. But, not to panic, obviously, but just help them regulate, be with them through their expression, and then you'll get a growth.